Skal vi se. Holder på å boote opp her. Men da er vi i hvert fall tilbake for sjette gang. Nå har det vært noen dager som jeg ikke har streamet. Og ja, jeg har vel egentlig ikke noe god unnskyldning. Bare ikke gang. Bare ikke streamet. Så jeg er ikke helt sikker på hva vi gjorde sist. Vi liftet en curse. Liftet en curse i et tårn. Det var litt freaky egentlig. Ja, gjorde vi? Jo, vi drepte denne Wild Hunt priest-student. Så den gangen her så tenkte jeg...
Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Ja, det var også en ting vi gjorde sist. Vi gikk gjennom den her hula, hvor den magikeren bodde. Den alviske magikeren. Men det viste seg jo at han var jo ikke der. Og det hjalp ikke oss veldig mye. Jo, også det siste vi gjorde før vi logget var jo å prate med de folka her, for de hadde en sånn allmektig gud som de pratet til. Men det endte jo med å vise seg at det var en kødd som var i kjelleren. En feit kødd og veldig mye. Det var vel egentlig det som skjedde sist, tror jeg. Så jeg har markert overskriftet på streamen
med denne besteverket selv.
Bochlings and Barons. Så jeg tenkte egentlig... Oi, mye skjønner. Jeg tenkte egentlig som så at vi skulle fortsette på questet til baronen. Bare rett og slett snakke med baronen og finne ut hvor den forskningen hvor barnet deres er begravd. Vi får jo se hvor hyggelig samtale det blir. Og vi fant jo ut sist gjennom han jeg holdt på å si gærningen, men han som er pelleren. Jeg antar at det er en type spåmann. Ja, jo, jeg antar at det er typ en spåmann. Så... han snakket jo om at han baronen var veldig...
Lightning strike.
Gosh, it's on fire! Baron? Gjorde du det med vilje? Just. Det er sikkert at han angrer på denne. Jeg har brukt hesten opp hit, det hadde ikke hørt noe igjen for det. Folk har de sikkert klokket seg uansett. Så tar de her, og så... Ja, jeg skulle ikke gjøre det, vel å merke, men...
Oswin!
Så søt.
Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick! Next time I ask you to drink, when I see that
Looks like rain. Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in.
You! Right! Nope.
I know your wife miscarried.
What the fuck are you
Å ja,
suggesting?
ok.
Don't play me for a
Det var
fool.
kanskje litt dumt.
You've
Jeg
been
tenkte han
beating them
kanskje hadde en
for
nøkkel
years.
eller noe.
Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
What the hell?
Shit. Fire's spreading. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Det var ikke det jeg skulle gjøre.
We need to talk.
Aw, man. Jeg skulle redde dem.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Doesn't much matter now. I know how to find them.
How?
I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All
Får
right,
vi høre
I'm
en
all
liten
ears.
familiehistorie
Tell
her,
me what
men,
happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled.
Jeg synes
Anna
han ikke
used
husker
that
noe.
moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Ja, en bra scene. Väldigt sårt.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Few hours later. It's midnight. Yes, midnight.
A bit further. Follow me.
Får se vad.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Okej, han löper då igen. Går vi då? Har du det?
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent?